now. Okay, so you can see that the dotted line has now become a red line. And what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to change the windows around a bit so that when you actually see the recording, you can see that whatever is happening on the screen is indeed what's captured by the software. So I'm going to open a Word document, and I can begin typing as I'm talking to my students. I can also do this with a PowerPoint. So I can create a PowerPoint. There we go. And I can Screencast-O-Matic just quit automatically. And yeah, it looks like it's still running. No, and the reason it did that is because when you run PowerPoint on a Mac, it creates it splits the screen in a weird way. So I see one thing, and the screen sees another, and Screencast-O-Matic didn't know how to deal with that. So my apologies. I'm glad we've got this far in the presentation without a major meltdown.
Well, that's good that happened.
Very, very seldom will you be using two screens in the way that I was just using two screens. So we'll skip PowerPoint, but PowerPoint will work. PowerPoint will work.
Will it work only if
it'll work in the case if I were to unplug the projector, there would be no problem, right? But once I plug the projector in, it goes into a different sort of display mode. Even though we're mirroring right now, this is called mirroring. What you see up here is what I see down here. But when I go into PowerPoint, it goes into some non-mirroring mode, and that confuses the screencast software.
One thing that we did with class flipping was show a TED Talk and then pause at particular points and then ask questions, make points that I thought were important for the lesson. So you can show videos while you're capturing screen, stop them, comment on them, restart them, and again, the students just download that as a file and they have access to it whenever they want. And then in class, it affords you more time to do other activities related to the project.
There we go. Yeah, Jane McGonigal. This is the researcher that I was telling you about before. It was, she's got two. Here's her original one, I think. Gaming Can Make a Better World. That's the name of her talk.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yes, I'm still recording, and this is to demonstrate when it would. What's that? Yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, it'll.
I'm a
Yeah.
game designer. I've been making games online now for 10 years, and my goal for the next decade is to.
Okay. And now, as I'm doing the screen capture, I can pause that, and then I can comment on, as Nick was saying, I can comment on what's going on in the TED Talk, right? So you can create some pretty sophisticated lectures with the software. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the